another exciting edition of BBGS. Today we'll be talking basically on COVID-19, the kids edition. The information going round is generic in nature and not in the language of the kids. So in today's program, we'll be putting the kids into consideration. We have in the house Dr. Joan. You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
And also Baba Tunde Otitoolaju. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome also to Dr. Joan.
Thank you.
So Dr. Joan, what is coronavirus?
Coronavirus disease, aka COVID-19, is an infectious disease that originated or started from Wuhan, China. The acronym of coronavirus is COVID-19. CO stands for corona, VI virus, D disease, and 19 stands for 2019, which was the year it first started in China. Coronavirus is a new virus that can be linked to the same family of viruses as severe acute respiratory syndrome, SARS, and some types of common cold. Respiratory system are organs or parts of the body that are involved in breathing. That is when you exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide.
So, is this coronavirus the same as SARS?
No. The virus that causes COVID-19 is different from that causes the outbreak of severe acute respiratory syndrome, SARS. They are related to each other genetically, but the disease they cause are quite different. SARS was more deadly and much less infectious than COVID-19. There have been no outbreak of SARS anywhere in the world since 2002. Coronavirus has been described as a pandemic by the World Health Organization, WHO.
Dr. Joan, while you were explaining, you also mentioned the word pandemic. Please explain that word.
Let me first explain epidemic for better understanding. Epidemic is the rapid spread of a disease among many people in the same place. While pandemic is a disease occurring over a whole country, continent, or even the whole world, just like COVID-19. COVID-19 as a pandemic is not an indication that the virus has acquired more strength or it has become more deadly. Rather, it is an acknowledgement of its geographical spread. COVID-19 is not a death sentence, so people living with the virus will not be stigmatized.
Thank you, Dr. Joan. So, Baba Tunde, do you believe COVID-19 is real?
Victoria, I can be so funny. COVID-19 is real. Real is COVID-19. Anybody that says COVID-19 is not real, such person needs to be enlightened properly. Don't let us allow ignorance to take advantage of us.
Thank you, Baba Tunde. Coming back to Dr. Joan, what are the symptoms of coronavirus?
Symptoms of coronavirus can include fever, flu, aches, dry cough, nasal congestion, tiredness, pain, sore throat, diarrhea, and runny nose, etc. In more severe cases, infection can cause pneumonia or breathing difficulties. At this junction, let me quickly explain what pneumonia is. Pneumonia is a serious illness affecting one or both lungs, causing difficulty in breathing.
So now, how does this virus spread?
The virus is transmitted through direct contact with respiratory droplets of an infected person, often generated through sneezing or coughing, and touching surfaces that are contaminated with the virus. The COVID-19 virus may survive on surfaces for a few hours to several days, but simple disinfectants can kill it. Study today suggests that the virus that causes COVID-19 is mainly transmitted through direct contact with respiratory droplets of an infected person. Rather from that is, it is not an airborne disease.
So can children be infected with this virus?
Yes, they can be infected and appear to be able to transmit the virus. That is why it is good for children. It is important, very very important, for children to practice social and physical distancing, even though they do not have the symptoms. They should wash their hands frequently, even if they do not appear ill. They should stay indoor and probably they should use gloves when they are in public places. And lastly, they should observe good personal hygiene.
So, educate us on the use of masks.
Masks are of two types, namely medical masks and non-medical masks. The use of medical masks is advised if you have respiratory symptoms like coughing or sneezing. I would like coughing or sneezing. That is if you are trying to protect others from getting your sickness, or if you are taking care of people that may have COVID-19. I would like to also talk about the correct way to put on a mask. The colored side facing outside if you are sick, and the white side facing outside if you are trying to prevent germs from getting to you.
Dr. Joanne, please can you use your mask to explain briefly to people?
Okay. I mean, this side is the colored part. That is, it will be like this if you are trying to, like, if you are sick, and it will be like this if you are trying to prevent germs from getting to you.
Okay, right answer.
Okay. If masks are worn, they should be used and disposed properly to ensure their effectiveness and to avoid any increased risk of transmitting the virus. Disposable face masks can only be used once. The use of a mask alone is not enough to stop infections and must be combined with frequent hand washing, covering of sneezes and coughs, avoiding close contact with anyone with cold or flu-like symptoms, that is, coughing, sneezing, and fever.
Thank you, Dr. Joanne. So, Baba, today, what would you like to say about the non-medical masks? I mean the locally made ones.
The material used for non-medical masks are scarce, even in China. So we need to improvise. Necessity is the mother of invention, and no one is ready to die. And prevention is better than cure. And different clothing material are being used for making nose masks. Even Governor Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State uses Ankara to sew nose masks. To me, if local fabrics were to be deployed in making nose masks, let it be standardized.
Thank you, Baba. Today. Doc, what would you like to say about what Baba today just said?
Actually, what Babatunde just said is true. Because we have shortage of raw materials for making nose masks. You can design your face mask in such a way that it will have a pocket to accommodate a paper towel or a disposable face mask for increased benefit. If possible, you can make your mask with two different fabrics so that you will know which side faces your mouth and which side is out.
Thank you, Dr. Joanne. Papa, today, should the authority, I mean the federal government, open the school gates now?
Victoria, my sincere and honest answer is no. Why the rush? Why the rush? Although a lot of fake information is going on social media waves saying schools in Nigeria will reopen on November 2020, and that is untrue. Dr. Juwan can bear me witness on what I'm about to say. If Nigeria government should reopen schools now, we would have worst case than what we had in Kano, and it can lead to total lockdown. Let the online education, that is the TV, the radio and the WhatsApp teaching continue. I could remember very well when I was in I could remember vividly when I was in primary school in Lagos, that's PGK. Whenever a ward is having cough or flu, he or she will be given vitamin C and isolated, and immediately a call will be placed across to the parent or guardians to come and pick up their ward immediately. Kids do not have the culture of social and physical distancing at all. Let the school remain closed till we have lesser cases. There is no drug or vaccine for COVID-19, right? But the only best known drug for now is to stay at home.
So what should the children be doing in this period of COVID-19?
There are several things that the children can do during this lockdown. Firstly, be a good help. Daddies and mommies might be working from home. They can get tired. They might be busy, and they may be stressed out. The kids should help with the house chores and set the dining ready for dinner, lunch, or supper. And they can clear their thoughts when done playing immediately. Secondly, reading. Children can use this opportunity to go through their textbook and read their notes. Thirdly, ask questions. It is okay to ask questions. Questions like, what is coronavirus? What is COVID-19? Why can't we go to church or mosques? Why can't we go to ShopRite? Why can't we go outside to play with John and Ikeni? And the parents should be ready to answer the question. Then lastly, less of cartoons. As my daddy used to say, too much of Nickelodeon and Eric the Danger is dangerous. It's not good. End of quote. It's not that they should not watch Nickelodeon or cartoon or Eric Danger, but they shouldn't be addicted to it.
So what should the parents do for their words in this lockdown?
Aside the normal responsibility of a good parenting, I think the parents should be able to do the following. Firstly, parents should be ready to answer questions. No matter how stupid the question might be, parents should be ready to answer the question. Secondly, a parent should be a good reader too. Thirdly, a parent should encourage their wards and children to listen to news, both international and local news. Example of international news, we have BBC, CNN, CGTN, and Al Jazeera. Example of national news, we have channels and TVC, etc. Thank you.
Thank you, Baba today. Dr. Joanne, your final takes on this issue.
Since we are fighting an unseen common enemy, our best defense against COVID-19 is we should practice social and physical distancing. We should wash our hands frequently. We should stay at home and only leave our house for essential errands. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, the virus is spread through droplets. Remember, COVID-19 is not a death sentence, and a recovered patient cannot transmit the virus because the person has already recovered. Do not stigmatize them. They are also people like us. Report your symptoms to your state hotlines. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Joanne. Baba today, your final takes on this issue.
My final take is simple. Since we are fighting a disease globally, let us obey all health precautions. That is, physical and social distancing, washing and sanitization of the hands, stop shaking anyhow, stop hugging anyhow, stop touching things on the road anyhow. Finally, let's pray that God should deliver us from the evil spirit of COVID-19.
Thank you. Thank you for coming, Babatunde. Thank you once again for coming, Dr. Duran and Babatunde. I will come to the end of this show. I remain your presenter, Victoria. Ensure you keep social and physical distancing. Stay safe, stay at home. Thanks for watching. See you next time.